BOB-WA7SFE. Handles Bob.
Roger, Roger, Bob. And whereabouts are you located, sir?
In Athens, Michigan, south of Battle Creek, about 10 miles.
Well, Bob, we're getting some propagation today, man. We were dead in the water there about an hour ago or hour and a half ago. Just nothing, you know. A KW couldn't get across the street, Roger.
Yeah. I think you said Jim. Should have wrote it down. 87 years old here, Jim. The mind is going. I've been playing with these things since the 50s. Anyway, I got the IC7300. I'm on record right now. And if you could just go through the narrow and wide and the settings real quick, I'll have it on recording and I can double check mine. I dropped my bass down to -4. I think the treble is still set there. I got the LC is going to what, about 6 on my meter on this 7300. Over.
Yes, sir. Okay, let me give you some notes, and you can just take the notes and run with them there. First thing, you want to be in that wide transmit bandwidth. That's 100 to 2900. Wide transmit bandwidth is note 1. That's what you want. And then when you get it in the wide transmit bandwidth, then move to your compressor. Compressor on at a 3. It's a token amount. You'll never hear it, but it helps us arrive at our 3 dB dynamic range at the end. So compression on at a 3. Then move to your AOC with mic gain in hand, and as you say the word audio, you become a human test tone generator. Adjust your mic gain then. As you say the word to your AOC will read 2/3. So as you say the word audio, adjust your mic gain control until your AOC meter reads 2/3. Roger?
Roger, Roger. I got that much done. Like I said, I didn't see any on the 2900. What was it? 300 to 29. So that's the standard adjustment. It won't go any higher than 29 and any lower than 300. I think it was.
Right. The magic number is called wide, 100 to 2900. 100 to 2900, Bob.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what it was set, evidently at the factory default was set. Okay, hey, I've been copying the mail there, and the fact is I never have tried to record. I didn't realize you had to have the FB chip in there. So I real quick grabbed one, put it in, and then recorded you. So you're only on Fridays there, Jim?
Yes, sir. Only on Friday afternoons from 3:30 till 5. And come back, Bob. I think I've got a copy on you on Milford, PA.
Milford, PA. Yeah, okay. Anyway, in the memory and like I said, I got you on record, and we had everything pretty close to what you had. I'm just running a hand mic. I was thinking about getting one of the. I don't mind using the hand mic, but it's the standard one, and from what I hear, they do a pretty good job. Okay, I heard some other traffic trying to get in there, Jim. We don't want to try it out. KC9VKV, WA7, small fried egg.
Roger, Roger, Bob. That hand mic for the 7300 is just perfect. Just a beautiful thing. That hand mic was designed by Bob Heil for that radio, and it just does a magnificent job. So you know, if you wanted to use that hand mic, just pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it. Don't talk directly into it. Pull it to the corner of your lips and talk across it. Roger?
Yeah, Roger. I was a little curious, and that's what I started doing after I heard you mention that earlier. Putting the foam on there, though, I guess you just have to trip the mic through the foam, huh?
Well, it's hard to put foam on that hand mic. You can do it, but the thing is, you want to be sure that your key doesn't key with the stress of the foam on it. Mainly, you want to just cover the front of the microphone, but you could try slipping it on and then maybe taking a little razor blade and cutting the area where the mic key is so it doesn't pressure the mic key to transmit on. Roger?
Yeah. As I was thinking about that when I heard you talking about the foam, I've got quite a few of them. I got a bunch of different mics. I've got a dynamic mic that I used to do a lot of karaoke for people. So, geez, I've got I don't know how many head mics and handhelds and everything. And yeah, you know, ham operators were never satisfied. We always got to play around and goof up a perfect thing that they got going. Any suggestions on? I didn't realize that HEIL designed this setup here. Any idea on a desk mic?
Gosh, no. I would just say since you're running that 7300, you can use an Electret desk mic, and I definitely would recommend getting that Electret desk mic, Roger. The top end is so much more active than a dynamic. Roger?
Yeah, you confused me on what kind did you say? Electric?
Electret mic. It's a condenser mic, Electret condenser mic.
Oh, okay. I heard something about you had to get a capacitor in line because of the 8-volt feedback into the mic there, and build up the box that way. Okay, hey, you've got a lot of guys in there that's bumping you, so I'll let you go. Good talking to you, Jim. 73 WA7SFE.
Roger, Bob. That condenser is called a blocking condenser, and you would normally use that on a dynamic microphone. That way you would not have DC running into your dynamic coil. So that blocking capacitor is only for a dynamic microphone. For an Electret condenser microphone, you need to have that DC to make that Electret microphone operate. Roger?
Okay. All right. Is there any way of checking that voltage without hooking it up to a radio on one of them mics?
You don't need to check it up. That radio is designed to run an Electret condenser mic. That's what your hand mic is. That's what the supplied hand mic for the 7300 is running, an Electret condenser element. Roger?
Roger. Okay. Like I say, I heard some traffic in there. Thanks a lot. 73, Jim. WA7SFE.
Yes, sir. That, in other words, the thing is, if you want to use a desk mic instead of that hand mic, it's probably cost you a couple of $100 to do that, and that hand mic would do just as well because it is an Electret condenser mic in the hand mic. So, in order to use a desk mic, you're going to have to get a desk mic that is. If you want top performance, just like you have in that hand mic, you need an Electret condenser mic in your desk mic. So 73 Bob, have a great afternoon, beautiful weekend, and if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube, do that call letter search for KC9VKV followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording. It'll be cut number 1 in a series of 2,500 Qso-Vlog air check recordings, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
Thank you very much, sir. WA7SFE.
Roger, Bob, 73, sir. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net, running a little bit late this afternoon because we had some bad propagation earlier and couldn't get across the street with the KW. So if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.